All right. So today I'm so excited to introduce everybody to my goddess daughter, Mikenzie Hummel. So Mikenzie, welcome to our conversation today.
Thank you, thank you.
And so, as you all are aware, I am doing this book launch for my book, Finding Life in Between, which I'm very excited about. And it's on Amazon, Target, Walmart, etc. right now. And because of COVID, we could not do a traditional book launch. So what we did instead was in my Facebook group, we did an exclusive 12 days of sharing, 12 days of giving party, if you will. And different prizes were donated for fun participation in fun and games. And one of the prizes was donated by Mikenzie, and that was a yoga session. And so we are going to talk a little bit today about how Mikenzie got into yoga, what she's doing with it right now, and her journey and her aspirations as a sun devil and a soon to be professional woman. Yes? Good?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. But before we get started, I want to start off with an oracle card for us because I got this a really cool sacred self care oracle deck for Christmas. So let's start by you tell me when to pull a card. You just tell me when and I'll grab one. They're in my lap.
When?
Okay, perfect. Oh, they're always perfect. I love it. This one is ground yourself.
Love. Oh my gosh.
I know, right? Isn't it crazy? So
Uh,
I'm going to just find it and read it for us really quickly. Ground yourself. Mantra: I am grounded, stable, and strong. Come into the present moment, connect with the earth, and stabilize yourself in a harmonic state through grounding. This practice helps you integrate higher messages and callings by bringing them fully into your physical body through the earth's energy field. To ground yourself, sit or walk barefoot on the ground. Meditate on the sensation of connecting with the earth. Close your eyes and imagine your body growing roots into the ground. Visualize the roots going deep all the way to the center of the planet. Picture yourself drawing in the energy from the earth's core and using it to nourish your mind, body, and spirit. When you open your eyes, allow yourself to feel calm, centered, and clear. You can also ground yourself by eating a nourishing meal that contains root vegetables, gardening, shaping things with clay, or spending time in nature. Find an activity that makes you feel fully present in your body and appreciative of the connection you have to the earth. Journal prompt: how do you feel after taking the time to connect with the earth physically and through a visualization meditation? I cannot even believe how just awesome it is that those are like the cards that get pulled on these things. So let's start by talking about yoga and grounding, shall we?
yes.
So share your thoughts.
So it's absolutely perfect that you grab that card because I start out every one of my yoga classes with a little bit of a grounding session. So I just have everyone take a moment to calm their mind, get ready for our practice. And so I just think that's so, so important just to release any stress or worry that, people have in their minds, but it also affects the physical body as well. So just to release all of that, being present in the moment, appreciative of where we are, just so that it will make our yoga practice that much better.
I love that. So, how did you decide that you were going to get started in yoga teacher training?
So, my first ever yoga class was my freshman year of high school, and I actually signed up for it as a PE credit. And I absolutely fell in love with it. At the time, I was doing cross country and I was doing choir. So, obviously, the stretching and the meditating helped me significantly with my running. And then the pranayama, the breathing exercises, helped with my lung endurance as I was singing. And so it was just such a great tool that I got to use throughout high school and also to help, release some of the anxiety that I was feeling because high school is a stressful time. And I didn't have room for it in my schedule after that until senior year rolled around, and my yoga instructor contacted me and was like, hey, we're adopting this new program called YTT, yoga teacher training, and you meet all the requirements, would you like to do it? And I was like, yes, of course I would. Like, that sounds amazing. The thing was, I was a senior, as I said, and it's a 2-year program, so I had to complete the 200-hour certification. throughout that last year, in addition to, working and being a full-time student. So it was crazy, but so, so rewarding in the end. And I get to say that I was the first graduate from that program. So, I mean, it's just amazing, the opportunity that it gave me.
I love that. I love that. So, how would you say that yoga has helped you? Because now you are a sophomore at Arizona State University.
Yes.
And how has that yoga after your senior year helped you transition from then to now?
Well, I got into the program with the idea that I would carry this with me through the rest of my life. And because I was transitioning into university life, I thought that would be a perfect time to apply at the Sun Devil Fitness Complex and become a yoga instructor there. And so I started doing that October of 2019. So it's been a little over a year now. And I am so, so grateful because in addition to teaching regular weekly classes, I'm also able to sign up for opportunities for the special sessions that we offer in relation to like Herstory Month or sexual violence awareness. And so I get to structure special classes, even squad yoga. So we do like group and partner poses, which was so, so fun. And so you wouldn't really get that kind of opportunity anywhere else. And college campus is the perfect place to do it. So it's been amazing. And I love my team. I love all of the other fitness instructors. And it's really opened my eyes to how many things I really can do with the certification.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. So, you are part of my inspiration because I just started my 200-hour yoga teacher training, and when I first started doing yoga many, many years ago, I loved it, fell in love with it. Would take a class and then started into more significant practice and realized my initial thoughts of it being a flexibility training led to a strength training, led to a pranayama breathing conditioning, led to more of a kind of spiritual awakening, if you will. And but I was doing videos and I was doing like I did not have a teacher. I did not have a real guided practice. I was sort of just like, oh, like this is great. And through a series of events now that I am in this training program, I'm in love with it. I'm in love with the shifts in mindset. I'm in love with the breathing, the just overall how my body feels now, and it's definitely a lifestyle change.
100%. Yeah.
So, okay, so in addition to yoga, though, you have some really cool stuff going on in your world that I already know about. So, I want to ask you to just share a little bit about your career path and who you are and what you do there.
Yeah, so I am, as we said, a student at Arizona State University studying at the Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. So I'm working to get my broadcast journalism degree under my belt. I already plan on getting my master's in our 4+1 program where you go straight through and you get your graduate degree done from there. I wanted to do broadcast journalism because I really had a knack for writing in high school. And I also, as I mentioned before, was in choir. So I loved being on stage and sort of like the idea of show business. And that degree blended those two passions perfectly. So I signed up for that. And this year I actually joined the Downtown Devil team, which is a digital news publication that covers anything related to downtown Phoenix. And so now I'm a staff reporter. I've gotten a few stories published this semester, and it's been so, so great. I've also put a focus on building my own professional and personal brand. And the title, I guess, I've given myself is the flexible journalist, and that's where yoga comes in. So not only am I, flexible physically, I'm also flexible in a way that allows me to be able to cover any news story that I want. And really those stories, I want to, create that important dialogue, educate the public, and, not persuade anyone to think a certain way, but, give them the information they need to be able to form their own opinions. And really, at the end of the day, I hope that that information I provide in my stories will benefit or impact communities at any level.
So I love that, the flexible journalist. I love it. It is so representative, I think, of who you are. And the grounding plays into that too, because you as a journalist need to stay grounded and rooted so that you can absorb and see multiple sides to different stories and present those facts back in your writing and in your reporting. And I can attest to the fact that you are an excellent writer and critiquer, because you were a huge help to me as I was writing, to review different chapters and then review the book in its entirety to say, comma, no comma, or things like, I don't think this is exactly what you wanted to say, and giving me real thoughtful feedback along the way. So I'm inspired by you in multiple ways, and I'm so proud of you because I am your godmother. So I'm going to just say to you, I'm very, very
Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else that you want to share with people about either yoga or journalism, or maybe where they can find you if they want to train with you or anything?
Yeah, a couple notes just to wrap this up. So I think that with yoga and also being in the field of journalism, we just recently started the conversation about mental health, because as journalists, we cover a lot of really tough stories. And so yoga is definitely a useful tool and sort of something that you can, I don't know, utilize in your daily, weekly practice, meditation, mindfulness, breathing exercises, just to sort of check in with yourself and identify like, hey, maybe I need to take a little bit of time off because that was a really, really sensitive topic that I just talked about. Or, maybe that story didn't turn out quite the way I wanted to, and I'm getting a lot of criticism for it. Like maybe I just need to, take a break, recenter myself, get in touch with those goals that I have for my personal and professional life, and then get back into it, because it's so, we have so much pressure put on us, and this goes for anyone in any field. And so to be able to say, look, I know I'm not producing my best work, give me a couple days and I'll be good, and just take that time for self-care mentally and physically. And I think that's super important.
That is some serious wisdom right there. I couldn't have said it better. Thank you for that.
Of course. And then the only other thing that I would say is I'm actually thinking about doing well, as you said, we did the prize to promote your book, and I'm getting that set up with the winner right now, just because our schedules just need to line up. But that sort of inspired me to sort of start my own side business, if you will. And I'd be really interested in doing more private lessons, or we're in a pandemic, group Zoom sessions, and working out deals for that. So if you are interested, I'll probably be putting out a survey sometime soon on my Instagram, which is at Mikenzie Pearl. Mikenzie, and then Pearl, Pearl. So go ahead and follow me. I post regularly. And yeah, go ahead and take that survey once it is out. And, hopefully I'll get that up and running here shortly.
Love it. That's perfect. All right, my dear. That is all for today. And just a reminder to stay grounded.
Ground yourself. Yeah.
All right. Love you. Talk soon.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.